Okay, the stairs. So, where's the person? Okay, not here. That's what happens when I, you know, spend so much time. They're coming here. No, that's not it. That's another side quest. Okay, here's the person we have to talk to. Let me just see if I can do this fist. No, I'll have to land on top of it. Okay, let's go back up. So the people are of one mind in their desire to help. Good, good. Why, just early I overheard a conversation about how the Warrior of Darkness is seeking to save the home. Your tale is spreading quickly. Then the plan has unfolded precisely as you envisioned. All that remains then is to assemble the citizens and explain Jude's need to gather light. For better or worse, I'm mayor of the city. I'll do my best to win them over. is this mule? Food made from the light-tinted flesh of sin eaters, you say? I see. The more they ate, the more the light's corruption spread. Right, and because of that, they became susceptible to the Fortree's commands, as he could make the sin eaters do his bidding. Thankfully, I was able to suppress light's influence and free everyone from his control. And there seems to be no lingering effects. You say that as if it were some small feat. I've seen countless souls corrupted by darkness. Someone with the power to heal them would be regarded as a great figure, and never know peace. My gift has been a burden. Many have suffered for it, died for it. There were many times when I wished I didn't have it, when I wanted to run away from everyone and everything. But I had friends to encourage and guide me. They helped me learn not just to embrace my gift, but to take charge of my life, to change my fate. And so you did just that. The people of this world are resilient indeed. That a half-witted like me managed to escape the flood of darkness. For all these years I never stopped to wonder why. To wonder if I had a greater part to play. Well, perhaps it's time to take charge and consider what I might be able to do for others. The answer is here in the first, and I will find it. If we have no further business here, let's move on. Where to next? Slitterbow, the home of the Knight's Blast in the Ractica Greatwood. We'll explain the situation to the leader, Runa. Jude, you're a sight for sore eyes, my friend. Will you be staying long in Slitterbow? Though, having said that, I suspect this isn't just a social call. A great plan is in motion, and the Knight's Blast deserve to know. When you put it that way, very well. On behalf of my people, I would hear what you have to say. And of course we'll have to go to more people here. What? Your word, Master Matoya's word, is in grave danger. World, sorry. Master Matoya? You stole her. She took another name in accordance with custom when she lived among the Knights Blessed. They believe light taints everything that it touches, even their true names. Out of respect, don't speak hers here. You are Zero, yes? The one come from a world consumed by darkness. I struggle to conceive of such a place. A pitch-black pall shrouds the sky, which neither the light of the sun nor the stars can pierce. 'Tis the opposite of what you once knew here in Northrend. That being the case, I'm sure you can relate to our situation. All too well, you have my deepest sympathies. And in order to beat back the darkness in your world, you would harness light from ours. It is a simple yet brilliant idea. Only Master Matoya could have conceived of such. That Norvrant is still in her thoughts. That we are still. So you're not opposed to our plan? We Knights Blessed may place our face in the dark, but we have never sought to force our beliefs upon others. If your deliverance lies in light, then by all means avail yourselves of it. I am surprised. From what I was told of your people, I was certain you would disapprove of our methods. Do not mistake our reverence for darkness as a desire for it to be ascendant. Rather, in darkness there is a peace that we seek to make our own through prayer and self-reflection. And while light may have wrought suffering in your world, our world, anything in excess can be harmful. Even darkness, as you and yours know all too well. It is the wielder who is righteous or evil, not the weapon. If you would wield light for a noble cause, then who are we to deny you? An easy thing for me to say now that night has been restored to our world, perhaps. Nevertheless, I wish you the best in your fight, Zero. May light shine your way in the darkness. Now then, to mark this joyous occasion, I must offer you a proper welcome to Slitherbow. You might find this interesting, Zero. If you say so. Right, let us begin with the customary greeting. Jude, I trust you remember how to announce yourself as a friend of the Blessed? Friends old and new, I bid you welcome to Cedarbow. I'm tutor. What does it mean? In the language of Ronka, it is one of several ways one might say good evening. This greeting allows us to quickly discern friend from foe. Simple expression, but in a world bereft of night, the words held deep meaning. They were a reminder of the world as it was, when the sun and the moon and the stars had yet danced across the sky, and we wished one another well as the day gave way to night. Communal tradition, so the words serve to bind us. Indeed, we are no longer strangers, you and I. Next we shall have you cleansed of light's impurities. Present yourself to Tavith in yonder room. He will be glad to assist you. Where is he? Oops. Wet, but otherwise no different. But you have darkness again, do you not? Why continue the custom? That's all. Let's return to Runa and see if there's any other customs I must observe. Come on, Jude. Now she's being cleansed by the rain. I've undertaken the ritual, and while I can't explain it, I feel more confident than I did before. Just a touch. I'm glad to hear it. With a warrior of darkness at your side, I've no doubt that you will have your two worlds, save your two worlds. If we can defeat Zeramus, then the source would be safe. But nothing would change for my own world. There would just be one less void sent to struggle over scraps with the rest. Is that so? Forgive me. I spoke out of turn. It's fine. I was under no illusion. I wish it were different, of course. Jude, can you hear me? Have you met with the people of Ilmor in Ratika? Excellent. Then we may proceed to the next phase of the plan without worry. Luke has informed me that the tower is ready, so make for Nabathareng at your leisure. I've arranged for you to rendezvous with Kassar en route as well. Not only can he take you to the site of the flood, but he will also know where best to place the transmitters, given his familiarity with the route between Crystarium and Amareng. You will be entwined on business shortly, so I've asked him to wait for you there. It's all coming together. To Twain, then. Twain. Here we go. Teleporting, teleporting, teleporting. Your timing couldn't be better, Jude. I finished up my business here. Lena has told me all. It would be my pleasure to take you to Nabathareng. As soon as the other helpers arrive, that is. They're supposed to be along any moment now. Yet more people clamoring to help you. Might almost be more surprising if they hadn't shown up. If everyone is ready, then let's get to work. More people? Thumbs up, thumbs up. She looks a bit stunned. I dare say we have ample help. Come, let's go in and fire our lights.
So this is the flood of light. don't remember much of the time when darkness consumed the 13th. Just the cold and the emptiness.
Zero? Are you all right?
I'm fine. You're the one who stopped this.
Oh, no. That was the first Oracle of Light, Minfilia. She's since left us, but I inherited her power and legacy.
I see. Let's get started then, shall we?
The other transmitters are set. Whenever you're ready.
It appears to be working.
Such radiant light. It's almost too much for one steeped in darkness, like me.
Whatever may have happened in the past, you're still here, Zero. Alive. What you couldn't do yesterday, you might still do today.
Who are you remembering, Zero?
If this power were mine to wield.
She's taken light into herself. Her body struggles to contain it. She needs help. Thank goodness. How do you feel?
Like a fool?
Better now, I think.
Then you're very, very lucky. Whatever possessed you to do that?
I had to know if I could command the light. If I could change my fate. Once, I would never have dared to dream it. But your friendship and your trust has helped me to see new possibilities. In myself and everything else. Perhaps that's why, when I beheld this world once damned yet saved, I saw the potential for mine to be saved as well. To become a world where light and darkness are in harmony, and life flourishes. A world where we're not consumed by insatiable hunger, but filled with hope for what we might create together. If I had the strength, perhaps I could make such a dream reality. Perhaps I could awaken us from this endless nightmare. That's what possessed me.
If that's your heartfelt desire, then you mustn't be afraid to share it. There was a time when I lacked the courage. To voice my desires was to burden those I love, or so I convinced myself. But then I met those who believed in me. They helped me to believe in myself, and find the strength to live. And so long as I'm alive, I know that I'll be fine. No matter how dire things seem, no matter where I am. To be able to think that brought me peace. And it's a blessing I owe entirely to my friends.
Those who believe in us.
Lucky people.
I will remember your words. I know all too well that there's a limit to what we can achieve alone.
As a friend, I'd like to help you fulfill your dream.
Oh, she's
If you
so
wish to
good.
take in more light, I can keep the power in check and help your body accept it.
If anyone can do it, it would be Reen. I was calling her Reen.
So it would seem. Right then. I'm counting on you. Here I go.
Here goes nothing, right? Don't take too much.
I can feel it. The light's warmth welling within me.
Then I believe it worked.
With this power, I will return to the void and fight for the world that once was, and for those I hold dear.
She's a bit more colorful now. If you pay attention, even her hair. It's got some highlights. They're all so friendly. Oh, fiction. We've done our part, and I trust that the others will see the light to our destination. It's time we return to the source. I shall seek out Beck-Luke and have them return my soul to Spirit Vessel. Well, I suppose this is it. I don't know if you had any other preparations to attend to or people to visit, but I'll go on ahead to the Ocula. Yeah, hand or land. Okay, just check. Hand or hand. Oh, that's cute. There we are. The tower stands ready to send light into the rift, and Zero's soul is secure in her vessel once more. Our helpers across the realm have also sent word that the transmitters are in place. Once the others have been set on the moon of Zero's world, we should have the foundation for our ethereal current. To make matters easier, the transmitters broadcast a powerful signal that can be detected by the tower even across the rift. Upon confirming that the Void Ones are active, we will send forth the light. The rest will be up to you. We'll be all praying for your success. Now go, make haste back to the source and save your worlds. Here's version. I shall restore Zero to her body at once. Oh, the situation is dire indeed. Ah, that's better. I was worried that the soul transfer process might affect the light I absorbed, but it feels as potent as before. The radiance of your soul was impossibly blinding. I don't know how you would have managed without Rain's help. While Rain helped me to contain the light, with you, all of you, gave me the courage to even make the attempt. Your friendship, your acceptance. That includes the people of the first. The Knights Blessed in particular show me great kindness, as did Runa, whose only regret seemed to be that you could not join us. A regret we share. Ours is a reunion long overdue. If all is in readiness, then I will assume my dragon form and fly to the moon. In the meantime, pray make your own way to the drowning brand. There we shall reconvene before sailing forth once more into the void. Drowning brand. Is that? Okay. That's the closest etherite. Okay, just one sec. Oh, come on. Let's try again. Alright. Will this be the dungeon? Living ways. Time to take the fight to the enemy, is it? The darkness has been utterly relentless, gnawing at the steel like a mighty iron carrot. Strike fast and hard because you won't get another chance. As a precaution, we have further renounced the combat supporters. You don't need to worry about us while you're away. I shall remain my vigil over the brands. Pray see that thou art ready to depart as soon as Vistra and the others have assembled. May the light shine the way to victory and deliver you all safely home. Looks like he was born to ride a dragon. Though his name is not Terence. Never mind that. Okay. Now what? The dark pall over the crater has grown thicker. And on the other side lies Golbez's domain, who have altered the terrain to hinder us. I don't sense his presence, but I wager he is in the crater. It would be ideal if he were. I shall hurry and place the transmitters. Once they are activated, our cross-rift ethereal current will be established, and light will flow freely from the first. In theory, at least. It will work. It must.
All is in readiness. Without further ado then. Light from beyond the rift, shine forth and banish the darkness.
Excellent. The tower is replete with light from the Bath Arang. Commencing transmission!
That must be quite a sight.
May this light illuminate your way.
You can do it, Zero. I believe in you.
Oh, she already has a new friend. It's just like the warrior of light / darkness.
Look, an opening.
It worked. Let us waste no time and sally forth. Alas, I fear the breach may be too narrow for you, Vritra.
For a blessing, I prepared my simulacrum for such an eventuality.
Really?
My true form shall stand guard here while we explore the castle. Tis faint, but I sense the presence of a dragon. No doubt my sister's essence trapped within Zeromus. Not where she was held captive before, but somewhere much deeper.
The descent will not be so easy this time. The chasm swarms with void scent.
Summoned by Golbez, perhaps. or born of the residual darkness.
However they came to be, we shall cut a path through them. Is everyone ready? Zero?
What is it?
That light should shine in the void once more.
No single one of us could have made it so. Only by joining hands were we able to kindle this light.
Do you see, Golbez? We needn't damn others to save ourselves. You knew this once, surely, when you tried to befriend me. When you were one of the precious few left willing to trust in another. But that man is gone. And in his place, a mockery of his beliefs.
What?
It's the same as before. Though we walk different paths, we seek the same destination. And yet... there is something I must know. A truth that lies waiting in the dark.
Did she turn him into Golbez? Rest assured, I will not let my emotions overwhelm me. When the moment comes, I will call to my sister, and I'll wrest her free from Zeromus. The crater awaits. Woe betide any who bar our path. The Lunar Subterrane now accessible. And here we have our new duty, our new dungeon. Alright everyone, that's it for now. We'll take a little break before I try to join the dungeon, and I'll decide if I'll try the duty finder or if I go with these guys. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, don't forget to comment, leave a like and subscribe. This is Princess Farron signing out. Take care and good gaming. Bye!